Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Balanced Vibes podcast. This is your podcast host, Kirsten, and today I have some exciting news to share with you. If you have listened to the past couple of episodes, you know that I've been kind of hinting that something's going on and we're working on something, but today I'm going to tell you exactly what it is, and I hope that you're going to get excited too, because I think it's pretty damn awesome. So what I've been doing in the past couple of months is putting together a mentorship program for only those women who are now in the balanced phase. In other words, they have recovered from their burnouts, they have their periods, even if they're not super regular or textbook perfect, but they have their periods, their energy is better, and they're ready to take their health to the next level. So this mentorship program is for 12 weeks, and my goal is to get together a small group of women. It's going to be a really limited, small group of women who are all in a similar stage. They are past that recovery point. They're doing so much better, but they're looking for new guidance. How do I move on? Because what I hear a lot from women who are in this phase is that I don't know how to eat anymore. I'm not restricting, but I also don't want to overeat. I also don't know how to exercise. I kind of want to get stronger. I also want to get a little bit leaner, but I don't know how to do it because I'm so afraid that I will throw off my hormones again. And how do I maintain that hormonal balance? What is okay for me to do and what is not okay? And they just feel really lost. And this is why I wanted to create this truly responsible program, which has like zero obsessions. So you take your power back, you take your control back, and you know exactly what to do after this mentorship. So if you're feeling lost and alone because you're overeating out of the fear of undereating, then this is exactly what I'm talking about. So you're wondering, where's this balance? I've been getting messages from women who say like, I eat just in case, because I feel like if I don't, then I'm doing something wrong. But at the same time, it makes me feel really stuffed and sluggish and slow, and I don't want to feel this way. So what do I do? Some of you may feel like you have traded like a set of poor eating habits, kind of like a restriction or starvation or too low carbs, to another set of unhealthy eating behaviors like overeating or overeating on like processed foods, things that don't make you feel great. Another thing is that you want to start training again. You want to get stronger. You want to feel just like stronger and more confident and lift weights, but you're afraid, okay, how am I going to do this? Because what if this is going to make my period go away? What if I'm going to get sick again? What if I'm going to overtrain myself again? How do I do it? Maybe some of you have started exercising again, but after 2 weeks, you're feeling like I'm absolutely drained. Like I worked out 2 weeks and now I need a week off. Or sometimes even you worked out for a week and now you need 2 weeks off. So what do you do then? This is not too balanced either, okay? So you probably need a solid workout program that's truly healthy for you, because if you go and find or buy like a program that is not designed for you, it's not designed for your sensitive hormones, does not take anything into account, then you're probably going to overdo it. Maybe you also want to look a little bit leaner. And this is the thing where a lot of people feel a lot of shame. And I did too, honestly. I was like, I would like to get a little bit leaner, but I don't know if I should, because am I going against body positivity? Like, what am I doing here? Is this allowed to me? And should I even try this? And you want to just like look a little bit more athletic, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So this mentorship program will teach you how to do that safely. If you really want to find like true balance with your hormones and learn how to naturally balance them, then again, this is also going to be covered in this program. And one more thing that's really important is how to know that you're not spinning back to those old habits that used to be really bad for you, like obsessive restriction and overtraining. How do you know now that you're moving towards that balance? How do you know where is this point where things are maybe going wrong, or that you should pay attention to some of the things that you're doing? So how do you maintain your health without going in either extreme, without going to this overeating and not doing anything, and then undereating and then overtraining? How do you find that true balance, and what are the red flags that you know, that you maybe notice that you're doing, that will kind of tell you that, okay, something is going on, we have to get back in control. So if this described you, this is going to be exactly what you need. This mentorship is going to be for 12 weeks and it will help you with several things. It will help you to get back to regular exercise because it does have a workout program in there. So you're going to feel more strong, you're going to feel more athletic and more in control again. It's just kind of like, okay, I'm feeling like myself again, in my body again. And all that after a period of serious overtraining and then almost no training at all. So we're looking to find that middle place, and the workout program will help you do that. Next, you may want to focus on some physique goals if you have them. And if you are in a safe place for that, if there's been enough time, then this may be a good option for you. If you want to learn how to eat normally and healthfully again, in a way that makes you feel good and also supports your fitness goals, then this is what we cover in this mentorship as well. We're talking about how to really bulletproof your hormones. And I'm really excited to tell you already now that I have someone really, really amazing to come on and talk about this, and specifically how to maintain your hormonal balance. What are the important things that you can do daily, and to really make sure that your period stays and that you're feeling healthy. So I can't tell you right now who she is, but we will have several guest speakers, and she's absolutely amazing. So I'm so excited. And ultimately, I want you to be able to make like a real long-lasting progress instead of falling back to those old unhealthy exercise and eating habits that cause your burnout, essentially, right? And I consider it my job to help you to approach things responsibly and really methodically so that there's no going back to this old stuff. A really, really important part of this mentorship is going to be the group support. I'm keeping the group small, about 10 people who have been through the same thing that you have been through and know exactly what you are experiencing. Just this morning, I was chatting with somebody who said, nobody gets me. Like nobody. I have no friends who talk about it. My parents, of course, doesn't know anything about it. My doctor has no clue. Like, what do you do afterwards? You just live your normal life, right? So this is what you hear. But nobody really gets me. So this group is going to be perfect for that, because there's going to be 10 women just like you, all in the same boat. We know where we are at, and we know what we need, and we are not ashamed to share, right? So I feel like a lot of times we think that I am the only one who's having this problem. Nobody else struggles with that. But let me tell you, the things we think are the most unique, our problems are the most unique, are actually the most universal. So I want to get together a really nice, tight group of women, like-minded women with similar goals, and who are there to help and support each other. So it's not just me as a coach, but there's a group of women who are exactly experiencing what you're experiencing. And you probably have moments when you're thinking on your own, like, oh my goodness, like I'm so weak, I've lost so much strength, and I will never be able to do, like, I don't know, push-ups or pull-ups again, and my eating is so out of hand. And believe me, there will be a woman or several women in this group who are feeling exactly the same thing. And this is why the group is so important. Of course, you have your other friends, but these other friends may not often get you. They may think that, okay, you recover from this, whatever the stuff was that you were dealing with, so now you can go into hard workouts again. You're like, sorry, I just can't do this right now. Or maybe somebody will ask you, okay, you're ready to lose weight right now, right? And you're like, how do I explain it to you even? So that's why it's so important to be able to talk to like-minded people who are in the same boat and who really, really get you. And the group support is really magical. And I want to say that we really are in this together. And we're going through the exact same change, and we know what the struggles are. And there's just so much power in sharing and coming together and to be able to talk about these things. Next, I want to tell you who this program is for and who it is not for, so you know before you even think about applying, okay? So this program is for women who have a menstrual cycle. It doesn't really matter how perfect it is, whether it's like 28 days or 35 days, none of this matters, but you have to have a menstrual cycle. Secondly, you have to have a healthy relationship with food and with yourself. So there shouldn't be any earning mentality or like burning extra so I can earn something mentality. And also, you have to be a woman who fully accepts herself already, right? You have to go into this thinking, okay, I'm awesome already now. I'm perfect already now. I just want to take my health to the next level. So you have to have full acceptance. Your goal is to feel better, look better, have better energy, but you already like the way you are, okay? Now, here is who this program is not for. For women, of course, who don't have a menstrual cycle, you still have hypothalamic amenorrhea, please don't apply. Women who have eating disorders or disordered eating behaviors, please definitely do not apply. This is not the right program for you. If you are underweight, if you are rushing to lose weight, if you are looking for a specific meal plan, or if you hate your body, then this program is definitely not for you. Please don't apply. And a couple of other things how you know that you are the right fit for this Rebuild mentorship. Rebuild is meant for women who take full responsibility. So you have stopped blaming others, like the fitness industry or the dieting industry or that guy in high school who once told you that you look fat. You have fully stopped blaming others for the health decisions that you made in the past, and now you're ready to move on and take the next steps and realize that you are fully responsible for your health. And this is why you want to find that middle place. This is why you want to optimize your hormones. So you're taking full responsibility for your health. So the second thing is that you understand that improving your health takes work, and you're ready to learn and putting in the time and implement the things that you learn in our weekly health lessons, the things that you learn from our guest speakers, everything that you learn from other women as well. Also, you're not just cruising along and just waiting for things to just get back to normal or like fall into place. And instead, you're actively taking responsibility for your health, and you understand that you are in charge of that. So there's a lot of kind of like what's that word that I'm looking for? Self-responsibility involved in this program. Also, do your best to show up on our weekly calls, and which are live calls, and also the guest calls. Of course, I know that it's not always maybe possible, but do your best to show up and learn, because our guests are putting in a lot of time to teach us the best tools they have, and so do I. So make sure that you respect that and show up as much as you can. I also want you to really support other women in this group by helping them out and sharing your experiences whenever you can. And also, you are kind and compassionate, and you're supportive, and you're committed to improving your own health as well as helping other women to improve theirs. So these are the things that you have to keep in mind, and this is how you can get the best value out of this mentorship. And now let's talk about what is included in this program. The first thing is the 12-week strength training program. And for that, you need your body weight and you need dumbbells. Some of the exercises you'll be able to do with the barbell too if you have access to barbell, but I wanted to make it available also for those of us who are still not going to the gym, can't go to the gym, but you have access to dumbbells, so you can do it with just dumbbells. And the workouts are designed to help you get really strong without messing with your hormonal health. The other thing that's included in this mentorship is our weekly Zoom calls. And this is really the place where we build the community and the connection, and where you can ask any questions you may have. We also have a private Facebook group only for us. Like I said, about 10 women or so. And this is where we get together and share everything. Bi-weekly health lessons there, providing you really top level and super applicable education on exercise, food, workout recovery, self-care, hormones, and so on. And every other week we have expert coming on that call. And I am so freaking excited about the experts who are sharing their expertise and teaching you the best ways how we can, take the best care of our bodies. That means hormones, that means GI health, that means self-care, that means exercise, all that. There will also be small homework assignments, nothing that takes you hours to complete, but a little bit, and this kind of based on that health lesson that we have on that week. And our goal is to put everything we learn into practice, implement the things, not just learn and do nothing with these things, but to actually start implementing and seeing the changes in your health. If you believe that you cannot feel better or look healthier, or feeling bloated and uncomfortable is normal, or working out will definitely throw your hormones off balance again, or you have to overeat in order to stay healthy, then I just want you to know that none of this is true, and you can find true balance with food and exercise and get healthier than before. And all you really need is the right workout programming, gentle guidance, and accountability from other women just like you, and we're doing this together. And finally, I want to tell you what was the reason why I created this Rebuild mentorship. First thing is that I wish that this was something that I had when I was recovering or post-recovery, because I did plenty of things wrong, and mostly regarding exercise. My food was fine, eating was okay, but then I started exercising too hard. I tried to do too intense exercise, tried to do some running, and none of this was good. I also started lifting too heavy. I hurt my knees and I hurt my back a little bit. So I don't want these things to happen to you, and that's why my goal is to really guide you and teach you how to do it better, because it has taken me time to figure this thing out. It didn't happen overnight. It didn't happen over the course of 1 month. It happened after experiencing what I experienced and what I saw that finally worked for me. And then after I have worked with women who have been in this very same situation and have been able to move on with great success. Because many of them wanted to go back to intense exercise, and they did, and they saw that the periods went away. They started feeling like crap again, and then we brought them back to balance, and now they have been able to maintain that balance and have that health. And I just hear so many things from women. I hear things like, yeah, I'm really happy that I'm recovered, but I'm feeling also really slow and sluggish, and I guess there's nothing to do about it. This is my new normal. I just want to say, no, this is not your new normal. You have to have energy. You have to sleep well. You have to keep your hormones balanced. You have to be able to eat the way you like. And it's not normal to feel slow and sluggish all the time. The other thing that I've heard is that I'm so happy that I'm no longer afraid of food. And I'm too, because you should never be afraid of food. But sometimes I find myself eating things that I don't even want, but I'm still eating them because I think if I don't, I'm doing something wrong. So this is where we have to work on the mindset. Why do you think that you're doing something wrong? What are those limiting beliefs or these wrong beliefs that you have in your head? Somebody told you that you have to overeat all the time. Is this really true? Okay, we're gonna have to explore that. I've also heard that I'm not sure what habits are normal and what are disordered habits. And I'm so afraid that I will go back to my obsessive ways again if I don't do this thing right. And this is exactly what this mentorship is designed to help you with. I totally get you, because I used to wonder about these same things myself. I didn't know, and mostly when it came to exercise, I didn't know what the right time or right thing was to do. I still overdid it at first. I never lost my period, so that was a good thing. But I was still lost, and I didn't know if this is too much, if this is enough. Can I do a little bit more? Am I going to be okay? I was really, really confused. So this is the mentorship program that I have been working on in the past couple of months, and I want you to be able to live a normal and healthy life after you have recovered, and kind of help you to take the guesswork out of it, because you don't have to be guessing. I don't want you to be making the same mistakes that I made, or that I've seen a couple of my clients make before they got to work with me. So I really want to guide you, and I really, like I've said several times, I'm so excited about the guest speakers, because they're absolutely amazing. The value of this mentorship is literally thousands of dollars, and the investment is going to be just a fraction of it. So I can promise you that even those guest speakers, when they go and speak somewhere, you won't get it for that price. I just know it, and I really hope that you take advantage of it. So please apply if you are interested in it. And when you apply, I'm going to get back to you if I think you're a good fit. We're gonna get on a call, and I'll give you some more details if you have any questions to ask. But I really want to make sure that you're the right person, so that we all have this tight group of women who are on the same page and working towards the same goals. So if you're interested, please go ahead and apply. I'm going to put the application in the description below. If you're listening on iTunes, you can find it in the show notes. If you are watching on YouTube, you can see it in my description. I'm also going to put it on the application on Instagram bio. So all kinds of places where you can imagine you can find this application. Please apply. We are starting October 5th. But apply now, because like I said, the group is going to be very small. I'm excited about it. Please let me know if you have any questions, and thank you so much for listening. I am very excited. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.